Good morning, Phoenix class, and welcome to today's maths lesson. This is our last lesson when we are going to be looking into the mean. So again, our learning intention today is I can calculate the mean. So we've learned loads so far. We've learned what a mean is, that it's the size of each part when a quantity is shared equally. We know how to find it. The mean is the total number of numbers divided by how many numbers there are. And we've got a STEM sentence that can help us. The dividend is, the divisor is because, so the mean is something divided by something which equals. So have a go at this first. This isn't anything new. This is just to remind you what you were doing over the last couple of days. And you've got the answers there to check to make sure you've remembered correctly. So our first question is, what is the length of the fifth snake? So we're in a pet shop here and there are 5 snakes. And as you can see from over here, we've got the length of the baby snakes. So snake 1 is 20 centimetres, snake 2, 18 centimetres, 3, 22 centimetres, snake 4, 25 centimetres, and oh no, snake 5, the pen has blocked and we don't know how long it is. However, what we do know is that the mean length of the baby snakes is 20 centimetres. So I think I'm going to start by drawing a bar to help me. So there are my 5 snakes and I can put their sizes in, and obviously I don't know the last one. But what I do know is when I add them all together and I divide them by 5, my answer is 20 because my mean is 20. So I've got something divided by 5 equals 20. So what's the inverse to divide? Yeah, you're quite right. The inverse of divide is times. So I could do 20 times 5, and that gives me 100. So I know that the total length of the snakes is 100. Oh, that's a funny zero, isn't it? So the dividend is 100. The divisor is 5 because that's the number of snakes. So I can put that in there. So 100 divided by 5 equals 20. But I still don't know how long our 5th snake is. But if I can add what these 4 snakes add up to, and I know that 5 snakes add up to 100, I'll then be able to work out what the difference is. So let's try that. So we've got 20 plus 22. So that is, actually, I'm going to do this another way. Let's do 20 plus 10 is 30, plus another 20 is 50, plus another 20 is 60, 70. Remember that. And then I've got 8 plus 2, which is 10. So that would be 80, plus another 5. So they all add up to 85. So if I know that this adds up to 100 and that bit there adds up to 85, I can work out the difference. So I'm going to do 100 take away 85, and that will give us the length of that last snake. So 100 take away 85 is 15 centimetres. How could you double check to see if you're right? Well, you could add them all up, add 15, divide by 5 and see if you get the answer of 20. Let's take another look at that to make sure we understand. So here are our snakes there, and we can see that the size of each of them, but we don't know how much this one is. Again, we've done 20 plus 18 plus 22 plus 25 plus something equals 20 times 5, because 20 is the mean, remember? So 85 plus something equals 100. So the fifth snake must be 15 centimetres long. So you can see that drawing a bar in this situation is really, really helpful. Let's try this one. So one more corn snake is born. So how many snakes will there be now? So there was 5, so one more is born, so there's going to be 6 snakes. The mean length increases by 1 centimetre. What is the length of the new snake? Okay, let's just read that one more time. So one more corn snake is born, so that means I've got 6 now. The mean length increases by 1 centimetre. Well, the mean length was 20. So the mean length must now be 21, but there are 6 snakes. And the question is asking me to find out the length of the new snake. So let's confirm what we've got. We've got 6 snakes. The new mean is 21 centimetres. So that means I've got 6 lots of 21, and that's going to give me the total length of those 6 snakes. So I can do a quick bit of multiplication. 6 times 21 is 126. Now we've already worked out the total length of the 5 snakes. You've already done that bit. 5 times 20 was 100. So the length of our extra snake must be the difference between 126 and 100. So 126 take away 100 equals 26 centimetres. So the new snake is 26 centimetres long. And again, our bar could be really helpful here, just so we can visualise the problem. Remember, the bar won't help you solve it. You've still got to do the maths, but what it will help you with is knowing what maths you've got to do. To double check our answer, we could then add up all our snake lengths, divide by 6, and see if we get 21 as the answer. Okay, let's have a go at this one. The mean height of the 6 towers is 4. What is the height of the 6th tower? So what do we know so far? We know that the red tower is 2, the white is 5, the green is 4, the yellow is 6, the blue is 1, and then we've got a missing bit. But we also know that the mean is 4. So first thing we need to do is find out this length. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we're going to have 6 towers. So 4 times 6. I hope you're all shouting at the computer now, telling me the answer. 4 times 6 is 24. So we know the whole length from here right the way to here is 24. So we need to work out what all of the towers we've already got add up to. So 5 plus 2, 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 6 is 17, plus 1 is 18. So our question mark is the difference between 18 and 24. So 24, take away 18. You can do that in your head, can't you? So add 2 onto 18 to make it 20. Add another 4 on. So 2 plus 4 gives you 6. So the height of the 6th tower is 6. So we've got more snakes in this one. The mean weight of the adult snakes is 1.5 kilograms. What is the weight of the last snake? How many snakes do we have? We've got 4, haven't we? So I'm going to split this bottom bar into 4. What am I going to write in each part? I'm going to write 1.5. Can you remember what to do next? What I'd really like you to do is pause the video and have a go at doing this in the same way. If you get stuck, replay the video as I will go through it with you in a minute. Okay, how did you get on? Well, the mean weight is 1.5 and we know we have 4 snakes. So I've split my bar into 4 sections. Each of them is 1.5 long. So the first thing I'm going to do is 1.5 times 4 because I want to know the total length of that bar. So 4 times 5 is 20, 0 down, carry the 2, putting my decimal point in. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So in total, all 4, including our snake we don't know, they weigh 6 kilograms. So I want to know now how much do these 3 weigh? I wonder if I can do this in my head without having to do a column. Let's add up our tenths first of all. So I've got 1 plus 7 is 8, plus another 1 is 9. Put my decimal point in. And then what about our ones? So we've got 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4.9. So if I need to work out what this bit is then, that is going to be the difference between this length and the 3 snakes length. So 6 take away 4.9. You can do this in your head. So what do I need to add to 0.9 to make it up to 5? It's going to be 1. So now I'm at 5 and then I've got 1 whole to get there to 6. So 1.1 kilograms. How could you check that you've got the right answer? Well, to check, you could add up all of those 4 and divide it by 4 and see if you get 1.5 as your mean. Okay, the practice book is more practice doing the same thing. There is nothing new in this at all. So, question 1, draw another tower in each group so that the mean height of both is 5. So you've got another tower there. So that means you've got 4 towers in total. So, how many bricks are you going to have in total? You're going to have 4 times 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. How many bricks have you got in the 3 towers you know about? Well, that's 3, that's 6, that's 4. So if we add those together, that gives us 13. So 20, take away 13, and that will give you your answer. In the second part of this, remember you're having 1 extra tower. So how many towers do you have in total? You're going to have 5 towers in total. So the mean is 5 still. So 5 times 5. You can work that out. Then you want to know how many bricks have you got in the 4 towers that you've got. So you've got 3 there, you've got 6, you've got 4, and you've got 8. So then you're going to add those up. So what's that? So 6 and 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18. So that equals 21. And then you're going to take that answer away from your first answer. Question 2. The mean number of pets the children have is 4. How many pets does Emma have? So again, it's exactly the same. You're going to do 4 times, and you've got 4 children, so 4 times 4. You're going to add up all of these. So 2 plus 12 plus 1, and then you're going to find the difference. Question 3. Now, this was quite difficult to see what the coins were. So these are 50p's in the middle. So that is £1.50. These are 20p's. So 20, 40, 60, 80, £1. And that is £1 as well. And you do exactly the same thing as you've done with the others. So you've got 4 groups. So you're going to do your £1.50 times 4. What are you going to do next? You're going to add up all of these amounts and take the answer away from the answer that you got here. Question 4. The mean of these sets of numbers is 2.5. What could the missing numbers be? There is only one answer for this one, but this one, you have more than one possible answer because you've got 2 missing numbers. So you will be able to find out what those 2 add up to together, and then you can tell me what the answers could be, and there's more than one right answer for that. Now, question 5, I'm just going to give you a bit of help with this one, purely because the scale is quite difficult to read. A is 500 millilitres. C is 100 millilitres. And D is 200 millilitres. Look, that should say 100 there. So in total, you've got 5, 6, 7, 800 millilitres. Okay, that should help you work out the rest. So need more practice? You've got more examples there to help you. If you fancy a challenge, remember do either need more practice or the challenges. And then finally, you've got your reflection. Draw 2 different sets of number cards, which each have a mean of 7.5. Explain your choice of numbers. So that should be a couple of sentences explaining that reflection. Okay, so good luck today. Remember that all the questions are answered in the same way. So if you get stuck, go back to the beginning of the video, watch it again. There is only one method that we are using right the way through today's lesson. If you're not sure, remember you can always draw a bar. Good luck. Can't wait to see all your work when you submit it later on Teams. Bye.